All right, it's been a fat minute since I made a review. It's been a minute, but I do have, besides this one, I have another one coming out pretty soon. I just had to finish watching it. Like two more that's coming. I just had to finish watching it to talk about it with you guys. But yeah, Rising of the Shield Hero. It is honestly a really good anime. I have, excuse me, took it so long to even go in to watch this, and so I had a friend to convince me to watch it, and it's really good. Like overall, because I'm caught up, I'm fully caught up, and I'm ready for the fourth season of Shield Hero. But yeah, it's been a minute, so if I do forget some things that I do talk about in my other anime recently before, keep in mind it's been a minute because I just been consistently watching One Piece. So for me, watching something new, it's just like damn, like I just put it on break on hold with One Piece. But yeah, to give you an overall stance of what Shield Hero is, so basically it's like redo the healer or any isekai. Like this is one of the better isekais that I have watched for a while now because listen, in my opinion, like isekais right now are just being so overly like done. Like that is the one genre I don't want to go back into watching because I feel like the current isekai animes right now are just like really just like cashing in on the fact of like okay, Rio Carneta is this is just something so stupid, but there are some good ones. It's just it's being overly showed and overly produced, and it's just like kind of for me it's like I'm kind of burnt out on that genre, but I wanted to give this one a try because this is one of the better ones, and it is. So basically, there are these four like cartilage, whatever, like card, like there are these four like heroes that are being summoned to like another world to fight off these waves for a kingdom, and then they can either like I guess either stay or just teleport back to their home. And then we got our protagonist Nanofumi, who's been summoned with like three other dudes, one being a shield hero, well no, one being the spear, bow, sword. And then Nanofumi literally got the end of the stick of being like a shield hero, and this man cannot use anything but his shield. And the most ironic and irony thing about it is just because he has a shield, it proves like you don't really need any other weapon because this man has gone through all the dirt, literally grinded, literally did everything to get overpowered as fuck. And this man only uses a goddamn shield. Like, bro, you cannot tell me that it's just like Black Force energy, like big, like character, but like, bro, like this man got that dog in him because he only uses that motherfucking shield for everything and anything has. Like, no one was like, damn, I should really try to get him. I'm like, no, bro, you see that shield, you're done. Like, I don't care. I don't care if it's just that shield. Like, you are done. Like, DONE, bro. No one's gonna get to my man like that. So yes, he does get the shield, and he gets framed for like a bunch of raping, like some really wild allegations or whatever. But through the end of like the first season, he made a bunch of couple friends. I do like Raftelli. I'm really gonna pronounce this her name wrong. Raftelli and Fleo, they're really cute characters. Love them. They're really, really super attached to Nanafumi, especially Raftelli. I feel like they should get together. Hopefully that happens later on in the season. If not, I'm going to be a little bit upset over that. But yeah, throughout the first season, really good. His name gets cleared up and everything, and everybody in the kingdom he's supposed to defend for these waves, really respected him and appreciated him. So that's good. And these waves comes in any forms of like creatures, like skeletons, like pretty much anything to fight off the waves. Before I go any further, I forgot that redhead bitch's name, like bitch, slut, like whatever. It's like Malty, something like that. The redhead bitch. She deserves to die. I'm sorry. The story would be so much better if that bitch dies or she just does not appear in it in any of the episodes because like listen, as much as she's like the daughter of like the queen of the kingdom of the country that Nanafumi is defending for, listen, every time I see that bitch on the screen, I'm just like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no one cares what you're doing right now. Please do not get in their way. Because, like, the plot is just really good. But that's just like a little minor complaint I have right there. And the second season really caught me off guard. I think the first 5 or 6 episodes lost me so fucking much. But to sum it up with season 2, it's like they introduce the concept or like this thing with like spirit animals, and there's four of them. One of them is in this second season with like a big ass fucking turtle, and apparently like with the turtle it like steals or eats souls or some shit, like absorbs souls to like I think either power or to power the waves or like to defend against the waves, to have like that type of power to summon the waves or defend them. I can't remember which is which because it has been maybe almost like a couple weeks since I just finished it. Like I freshly finished it, so I'm trying to like grasp and remember everything that I felt and remember, remember listening and paying attention to. But it was something along those lines, and then it shift forward for like the last 4 or 5 episodes of like them traveling, like Nanafumi and his friends traveling to a different world to fight off a person that was using the spirit of like the tortoise of like the fucking turtle's power to summon their waves and their world. And it's a really like a fresh breath of air to see, because they brought up this concept with the first season of different heroes from different other worlds. So in the second season they went to a different world with different heroes and everything. And then in the second season I was actually pretty glad that Raftery becomes like a hero in their world, but goes back to their world and she still is a hero. She got like a upgrade and everything. My girl got a whole sword. She got a whole Yukonai, something like that. Yoko, it's like those outfits those Japanese women would wear. I forgot what's it called. I think I'm saying it right with the Yoko, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I was really interested of that part. I feel like that was more so it just like made more sense, like going, I think it's either like episode 6 or 7 throughout the second season is when it starts to make sense. But like the first 5 or 6 episodes really confusing me with like the whole tortoise thing, and the pacing was also really bad too, and it really did not give enough time for the characters to even develop as much. I felt like it should have been like a little bit stretched out to maybe like 6 or 17 episodes or even 18 to give some bits of like, I don't mind if there's some bits of filler if I'm going to enjoy or like these characters. Could have happened one way or another. But overall, the second season was just fine. It was just more so confusing until the very end, which it makes sense. But like getting to that end is just like, huh? Like, but no, I would say just power through it. And then the third season, which is my favorite season, like out of the, well, obviously the first one is goated. I don't think it's gonna be any better than that. Season 3 is better, and then season 2 is last. Until we get season 4, that's how I'm ranking them. But season 3 is actually really good, and I actually feel so satisfied, and I loved watching this one because of those 3 other heroes that was summoned besides Nanafumi. Literally gets karma hit on them because they didn't believe him. They didn't believe. They believe that he raped like the redheaded bitch, which wasn't really true. But they never took her side. They never defended him. They never hits all 3 of the different heroes: the spear hero, bow, sword. So it was kind of like satisfying to see them being in the bad predicament of things. Of literally, this is the shit that Nanafumi. So y'all are getting your karmas back. And I'm really glad that happened, because it just really shows like, because you're a hero, you can't let like that stuff get to your head, like the flame and glory. Like Manu for me is the most ever. Like this man humbles the fuck out of everybody. And it's just like, bro, you cannot get on this man's level. Like this man is the literally definition of what it means to go through character fucking development. But his character really doesn't develop that much throughout the second and third season. Literally the first season literally did all that, and he just stayed the same throughout the other 2. But third season was good nonetheless. There's a dragon too, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, they all formed together to go to some, like, what season 4 is going to, I hope what season 4 is going to do is going to balance. I don't know how they're going to do season 4, if it's going to be like a 12, 13 episode. So where the third season end off, it's going to be a spoiler if you haven't watched it like already, because I'm already talking about it. So it's going to be split between the phoenix, which is another spirit animal that they need to kill, and then the other story with Rhapsody, like she apparently belongs to like this royal country, and that they try to assassinate her, and Nanofumi is going over there to see what's up, like bitch, why the fuck you trying to kill one of my companions, like what up, like he's going to pull up in their kingdom with all that bullshit of like, bro, why are you trying to kill one of my companions like that? But anyways, it's like the way it's leading up to it, especially the trailer I saw, or no, not the trailer, the teaser that they released shows really promising things. So I do hope that the fourth season is going to be great, because how it is right now, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a whole lot better than the last two seasons, in my opinion. But overall, not asleep. It is not a miss. Like, this is something that everybody should be watching, like, right now. I feel like this is a really good anime to not sleep on or anything. And to be honest, I would rank this as one of the best isekai animes of all time if I have to give, you know, a genre recommendation of like the greatest animes of said genre. Rising of the Shield Hero would be one of them. You're going to love it. You're going to love all the characters all around. Nanufumi too. Like, he makes a really good big group of friends and everything, and he owns a kingdom too, or he owns like a small country. But yeah, the progression and everything is really great, and the magic and all that stuff is great too. So is the fight scenes too, and there are some really cool moments here that are not, or that should not be slept on. It's just great overall. Just let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections about Rising of the Shield Hero, if you have watched it already, if you have not, if you're ready for the fourth season or not, all that good stuff. But if not, that's okay. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is SunnyGhost239, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, morning, night, evening, whatever the occasion is, and all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, later.